3 days. Just 3 days have passed since the shocking revelation of Princess Leonor's wedding, and Spain is still reeling. The streets buzz with whispers, the headlines scream with speculation, and inside the walls of Madrid's royal palace, emotions run higher than ever before. But here's the twist: while many expected quiet celebration, what emerged instead was a storm of questions. Why so sudden? Why now? And most importantly, what secrets lie behind the royal family's carefully guarded smiles? And yet, beneath the frenzy and speculation, another truth rises, one that challenges tradition and reveals that this revelation may not be what Spain imagined at all. For centuries, Spain's monarchy has balanced duty and love on a fragile line. Princess Leonor, the heir to the throne, has always been seen as the perfect model of composure, grace, and dedication to her country. Every move watched, every word analyzed, every relationship measured against the weight of centuries of expectation. But 3 days ago, that careful image cracked wide open. What happened inside the palace walls that triggered such a revelation? And why has the announcement been described as both a joyous occasion and a moment of silent tension? As Madrid celebrates, insiders reveal hushed conversations behind closed doors. The Queen, proud but pensive. The King, torn between tradition and his daughter's happiness. And Leonor herself, radiant, yet carrying the weight of a crown not yet hers, making a choice that could redefine the monarchy forever. Let us step back for a moment. 3 days may feel brief, but in those 3 days, Spain has witnessed an avalanche of emotions. Streets decorated with flowers, citizens waving flags, couples inspired to believe in love again. And yet, in hushed corners of Spanish cafes, the questions continue to spread. Why reveal this now, when Leonor's path to the crown is already steep? The answer, as revealed by those close to the royal household, is as shocking as it is human. Leonor's choice is not one born from political advantage, nor from centuries-old traditions of arranged unions. It is born from love, pure, unguarded, and defiant of those who said a future queen must put duty above all else. But love alone doesn't silence the critics. In fact, it only fuels them. Could this union destabilize the monarchy's careful balance with Spain's modern democracy? Could it threaten alliances with other royal households? These are the questions the world now asks, and each answer leads only to deeper intrigue. And yet, for those closest to Leonor, the revelation is not about politics. It is about a young woman, barely stepping into adulthood, choosing a life partner not for the crown, but for her heart. And that choice, 3 days later, has sparked a wave of admiration from the younger generation across Europe, who see in her a reflection of their own dreams, to love freely, no matter the weight of expectation. Still, let us not ignore the family tension brewing beneath the palace chandeliers. Reports suggest moments of quiet disagreement, particularly among senior royals who fear the rapid pace of the revelation may leave Spain unprepared. Others whisper of secret family meetings, where voices were raised, and tradition fiercely defended. But Leonor stood firm. And in her strength, Spain sees something new, not just a princess, not just a future queen, but a young leader willing to embrace change and led with both heart and resolve. So where does this leave Spain, 3 days later? At a crossroads. One path leads to skepticism, doubt, and the shadow of centuries-old fears. The other path leads to hope, renewal, and a monarchy that dares to embrace the modern world. And it is Leonor herself, with her choice, who now carries Spain along this uncertain road. Imagine the scene: Madrid's palace courtyard glowing under candlelight, the young princess stepping forward hand in hand with her chosen partner. The crowd erupting in cheers, cameras flashing, the old stone walls echoing with the cries of a people torn between shock and awe. This was no ordinary revelation, this was a statement to the world that Spain's monarchy is not frozen in time, but beating with the pulse of a new generation. And yet, beyond the lights and music, beyond the carefully worded press release, the truth of those private moments lingers. Did Leonor shed tears before making her decision public? Did her parents, proud yet fearful, whisper words of caution? Did the crown, heavy and unyielding, feel lighter or heavier on her shoulders that night? These are the questions that keep Spain talking 3 days later, and they are questions only Leonor herself can one day answer. But here is what we know: history is unfolding before our eyes. A revelation that was expected to simply mark a wedding date has instead opened a window into the heart of a future queen. And whether one sees it as scandal, romance, or destiny, it is impossible to deny that Spain will never forget these 3 days. As time passes, new questions will emerge. What role will her chosen partner play in the Spanish monarchy? How will foreign royal households react? Will this love story strengthen the crown, or test it as never before? Each answer will only lead to another question, each chapter to another moment of wonder and shock. And so, 3 days after Princess Leonor's wedding revelation stunned Spain, one truth shines brighter than the rest. Love, true, unguarded, unapologetic love, has the power to shake a monarchy, stir a nation, and inspire the world. This is not just a wedding. This is a new beginning. And the story is only just beginning to unfold.